States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right. Roll call, please.
Nelson.
Yes.
Reed.
Yes.
Smith. Here. Sullivan is absent. Walden.
Here.
Workman.
Here. All righty, up next, we have a motion to approve the minutes of the February 7th, 2024 council meeting. We have a motion to approve that, please.
I'll make the motion.
Do we have a second?
I'll second.
All right, any discussion? Seeing none, roll call, please.
Nelson.
Yes.
Reed.
Yes.
Smith. Yes. Walden.
Yes.
Workman.
Yes.
All righty, next we have a motion to approve the payment of the bills as they appear on the warrant sheets. We have a motion to approve those, please.
I'll make a motion. I'll second.
All right, any discussion? Seeing none, roll call, please.
Workman.
Yes.
Walden.
Yes.
Smith. Yes. Reed.
Here. Yes.
Nelson.
Yes.
All righty, up next, public comments on agenda items. I'll talk when we get to those points if you have anything to say, but if not, we'll go ahead and move on to communications from the mayor. First off, we do have a guest, Des Fringer. His dad is Anthony Fringer. He used to live here in Assumption, and he is from Blue Mountain. He's a junior. I thought he was younger. I thought he was in 8th grade, but I don't know. But anyway, he's here to observe us, so hopefully we're all on our best behavior. Yeah, good. Good. All right, and then I also have some good updates on some things. Once again, I'd like to remind everybody of the Connor Cleanup Day on April 27th. Then also there'll be a color run in honor of Connor Roadcliffe for May 27th. May 25th. That's either time during Assumption Fest. Also, work has been done at the subdivision, so it's good progress there. And I've also got all the loan paperwork done as well, so we're official on that. And we should be have the checks and everything done. We had to order checks because we opened up a special account. They should be here. Also, I do want to tell you, we had he was originally from Shelby. I went to high school with him, and then he worked part-time as a part-time police officer here. Daniel Tallman, he had passed away. He was a part-time cop here back in 2017. Left, ultimately ended his career with Highland Fire Department. So we did send flowers to him, to the family. So just want to let you all know about that. And also, as you well know, hope everybody will have a great Easter coming up. But we also have some Easter egg hunts planned. We've got an adult Easter egg hunt that's planned for later this month. We also have the teen Easter egg hunt that will be out at the Central A&M High School. And then also the VFW will put on an Easter egg hunt for the little ones. So every age is covered for Easter eggs. So the adult one is put on through a sponsorship with the Naughty Pine. So it's always a great time. I just wanted to let everybody be aware of that. Also, I wanted to just remind everybody, springtime's coming up, the weather's getting nice, watch out for kids and people walking. Just kind of be on the lookout for that. We do have so far it's being planned, the water plant, the land purchase of the water plant, the closing will be on Monday. So the courtesans have given us the signature, so we should be wrapping that up here pretty shortly on it finally. Also, I heard from Senator McClure's office in regards to the J-turn, and IDOT's response was they will hold a public hearing in the springtime. That was all that they had stated. But I do have some good news in regards to the Connor Keegan Memorial Highway resolution. Representative Brad Halbrook is carrying that, and it did pass out of committee today. What that is that there's coordination with working with IDOT. It's got to be done through a resolution of naming from the far south intersection of Assumption all the way up to the Macon-Shelby County line of naming it the Connor Keegan Memorial Highway. So hopefully it passed the Senate last spring. It didn't go anywhere during veto session, but today it did get called, and so it's hopefully within the next couple of weeks it gets voted on. And that is all that I have in the way of updates, so I'll turn it over to the city attorney.
And I really don't have anything to add to what you said.
Okay.
Unless there's any questions?
Yeah. All right, the treasurer is absent due to a family situation, death in the family. Older persons, you guys got anything? All right, go to the city clerk. You got anything, Janet?
No, thank you.
All right. We'll go on to new business. Engineer Ron Legner update. What you got, Ron?
Okay, so the sanitary sewer project has been continuing. If you've been up in that area, they've gone down, North Street over to the alley between, St. John and Hickory, and now they're heading north in that alley toward, Leafland Street. And the water main project is, they tell us they're gonna be back next week. I'll believe it when I see it, but, they plan to work, between Samuel and First Street. There's 2 blocks there in an alley between Locust and Poplar Streets. So that'll be the next alley they're working in. And then the water treatment plant project should go out, advertised for bid next week. Hopefully we'll have bids for you to review. I believe it's your meeting, is it the 1st of May?
Yeah, probably May 1st.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we won't have time to do anything in April.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's the plan at this point. And then we do have a pay request and a disbursement request that's on the agenda.
You guys have been working, quite a bit. I mean, I see the progress moving
Yeah,
down the road.
there's a lot going on for sure.
Good. Well, I don't want to, sorry, Gene, I gotta go back to communication from the mayor. I wanted to show you all this. It's right here in front of me and I forgot it. Well, anyway, I've been going through old minutes and I don't know, I really enjoy, getting a tub from out there at the city shed. But anyway, I found this article and it's got former Mayor Carolyn Puckett on there. And she worked with the FFA to redo the stone of the Assumption founder, Elise. Yes, Maya. And so I just thought that was something worthy. So I went to Hobby Lobby, had it framed, and got it done. And so I showed Cheryl and Courtney Heiler that, which was actually kind of funny. So I was after I got it, I went up to DJ's to go eat, and I'd be darned if they weren't in there eating. So I was like, I got something out the car, so I went and showed them. I was going to show them anyway, I didn't know I was going to show them that quickly. So anyway, I thought that was something nice, to put up there in an Assumption, up there at City Hall, so that everybody can see it, so that it relates to our founding. All right, now we're going to go back to motion to approve the sanitary sewer project, the pay request. So just need we've got Petersburg pay request, so we have $162,069.27 and then the loan disbursement payment of $176,253.54 for a grand total of $338,322.81. Can I have a motion to pay those payments, please?
I'll make the motion.
All right, do you have a second?
I'll second.
All right, any discussion? Seeing none, roll call, please.
Nelson,
Yes.
Smith,
Yes.
Reed,
Yes.
Walden,
Yes.
Workman.
Yes.
Alrighty, up next, we have a motion to approve Chastain invoices. So we have invoice number 8493-11, advisory services. We also have invoice 6886-51, sewer separation phase 2, and it's for $14,184.26. The advisory services is for $665.60. Invoice number 7644.01-20, water system improvements, phase 2, and that is for $1,177.91. Invoice number 7644.02-14, water system improvements, lead service, that's for $823.83. Then we also have the last one, it's invoice number 7644-44, water improvements the water plant addition, and it's for $14,530.21 for a grand total of $31,381.81. Can I have a motion to approve those, please?
I'll make the motion.
Do we have a second?
I'll second.
Any discussion? Seeing none, roll call, please.
Walden.
Yeah.
Nelson.
Yes.
Smith.
Yes.
Workman.
Yes.
Reed.
Yes.
Alrighty, up next, we're gonna turn over to Reg for electrical aggregation presentation.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor, and the mayor told me this evening that you've seen the addendum that we have posed to you, that we've worked with Homefield in getting pricing for electricity for the city's electric aggregation program. It's also been to the committee of the whole, so presumably I don't need to cover all that, and I know you've got a busy agenda, so, Mr. Mayor, if you don't mind, let me just sort of open to questions. If someone has any questions, I'd be happy to answer. And then if not, we appreciate your allowing the mayor to sign our agreement, and then we'll proceed. The idea is to try to deal with an extremely volatile market. We've worked with Homefield on another deal that saved about 3 cents in the kilowatt hour charge here, as opposed to some communities on the west side of the state. So with that, Mr. Mayor.
So then, and we'll know by, what is it, like, everything goes up for auction, was it March, or is it by June?
April.
April,
Yeah,
okay,
the capacity-
that was my next month.
Capacity is April, and in May, the energy component is at auction.
Okay,
And of course, we've just signed an agreement that begins in June and will run until July of next year,
okay,
so
that's fine.
nothing about that changes. The addendum changes nothing in the process of the contract. People have an absolute right to opt out at any time. Your original council that started the program insisted on that, which has been done, so.
You got any questions?
No.
Okay. Sounds good then. So you just need a motion, then up next, we just need a motion to approve the amendment to the master agreement to provide electrical generation supply and related services by and between the City of Assumption and the Illinois Power Marketing LLC, DBA Homefield Energy. Can I have a motion to approve that, please?
I make that motion.
Yeah, second.
I'll second.
Any discussion? Seeing none, roll call please.
Smith.
Yes.
Walden.
Yes.
Workman.
Yes.
Reed.
Yes.
Nelson.
Yes.
Great, you wanna go ahead and take this form then?
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Mayor, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
You just said you gave a copy of it.
Yes, we'll do. It'll be countersigned and a copy sent through
That
that.
sounds perfect.
Thanks.
Yep,
Thank
you're
you.
welcome, thank you. Alrighty, up next, we have the motion to approve CD number 16432 for it's a $140,000 CD, with CD number 16432, and it's for a 6-month renewal. Just need a motion to approve that.
I'll make the motion.
I'll second.
Alright, any discussion? Seeing none, roll call please.
Reed.
Yes.
Walden.
Yes.
Smith.
Yes.
Workman.
Yes.
Nelson.
Yes.
Alrighty, up next, we have the motion to approve the resolution for the architectural committee. This will be resolution number 2024-1. And, this is as we had talked about, it's got all the highlights. We had discussed the committee of the whole, and I want to thank the Grow Assumption Committee for putting it together and rolling with it. Up next, we'll also approve the membership to the committee. Y'all had a chance to review it. We'll just make a motion to approve Senate Resolution 2024-1. What'd you say? Oh, jeez, I'm sorry. Actually, I said Senate Resolution. City Resolution 2024-1. I said Senate Resolution.
Oh, you're back in assumption.
I understand, but it's ingrained into my head.
I didn't either.
The attorney caught it.
That's smart. That's why we hired him.
That's why I'm here, yeah. Okay, we have a motion to approve the city resolution 2024-1.
I make the motion.
Great, do we have a second? I'll second. Alright, see, any discussion? Seeing none, roll call please.
Nelson.
Yes.
Reed.
Yes.
Smith.
Yes.
Walden.
Yes.
Workman.
Yes.
next we have the, next we have the motion to confirm the members to the architectural committee. So what we have is that we've got the 4 members. We'll have, Donnie Walden will be representative of the city council. We also have, Danny Davis, who will be representative of the zoning committee. And then we also have John Holdhouse and Joyce Thronberg that will be serving on there as well, so. Just need a motion to approve those appointees, please, to the architectural committee.
I make that motion.
I'll second.
Any discussion? Seeing none, roll call, please.
Workman,
Yes.
Walden,
Abstain.
Smith,
Yes.
Reed,
Yes.
Nelson.
Yes.
Alrighty, up next, we have a motion to approve $15,000 for Rock for the Streets. We're getting ready to hit oil season, so we just need a motion to approve that.
I'll make the motion.
Alright, do you have a second?
I'll second.
Any discussion? Roll, seeing none, roll call, please.
Nelson,
Yes.
Smith,
Yes.
Reed,
Yes.
Walden,
Yes.
Workman.
Yes.
Alright, we are going to remove the motion to approve the $2,500 for the air compressor at the street shed. GAB got it fixed.
Oh,
Yeah, Greg
good.
got it fixed, so we don't need to be doing that.
Okay.
So, just wanted to let you all know about that, but we do need a motion to approve the MFT for $55,000, that's the MFT budget. 55,000.
I'll make the motion.
Alright, do we have a second?
I'll second it.
Seeing none, roll call please.
Reed,
Yes.
Walden,
Yes.
Smith,
Yes.
Workman,
Yes.
Nelson.
Yes.
Alrighty, next, we have a motion to approve the sidewalk on Chestnut Street for $10,000. We're gonna be starting at 127 North Chestnut, and we're going north. We're gonna be going as far as the $10,000 will allow us. So, just need a motion to approve that, please.
I'll make the motion.
I'll second.
Any discussion? Seeing none, roll call please.
Walden,
Yes.
Nelson,
Yes.
Smith,
Yes.
Workman,
Yes.
Reed,
Yes.
Up next, we're gonna need a motion to approve the mosquito spray for $2,000. We have a motion to approve that, we're getting ready to hit mosquito season. Need a motion to approve that, please.
I'll make the motion.
Do we have a second?
I'll second.
Any discussion? Seeing none, roll call please.
Workman,
Yes.
Walden,
Yes.
Smith,
Yes.
Reed,
Yes.
Nelson.
Yes.
Alrighty, next, motion to approve 3 new batteries at $135 for the police department and a $50 charger. This is for the new equipment for the cops. Just need a motion to approve that, please.
I'll make the motion.
I'll second.
Any discussion? Seeing none, roll call please.
Nelson,
Yes.
Reed,
Yes.
Smith,
Yes.
Walden,
Yes.
Workman.
Yes.
Alrighty, up next, we have a motion to approve $14,040 to Wallace Refuse and Disposal from the Recycle Health and Garbage Fund to rectify the garbage contract. And then also, we are going to, in the garbage contract, we are going to make a change, and this is just for the benefit of everybody. That only the customer, so it's on page 5, if you wanna look at your contract. Do they have it?
No, I don't.
Oh, okay. What we are changing is that Wallace will let us know as soon as possible when the people are not paying. So for an example, if somebody calls and says, hey, you didn't pick up my garbage at 403 East First Street, that's my address. And, then it'll be like, oh, hey, we got a list from Wallace, you didn't pay. It's not because he missed you, it's because he didn't pay. We have it in here that they should notify us within 30 days. We've changed that to where it's as soon as practical, because that gives them an extra 45-day notice when, the difference from when they pay on their accounts, you have a 15-day grace period, but then it's like if they don't pay within that, then they have to notify us within 30 days. So we changed it to where it's as soon as practical, they have to notify us of discontinuation. So that's the only part that
That'll
we
work for you guys.
have changed, so. If you're happy, we're happy. If you guys are happy with that, All right. So, and the 14,000 helps with the recycling, it helps with the number of people that, you know, that we had overly promised, so we're good to go. We just need a motion to approve $14,040 to Wallace Refuge and to rectify the garbage contract, please.
I'll make the motion.
All right, you have a second?
I'll second
All right, any discussion? Seeing none, roll call, please.
Smith,
Yes.
Walden,
Yes.
Workman,
Yes.
Reed,
Yes.
Nelson.
Yes.
Well, thank you guys, thank you for working with us on everything, we appreciate it.
Same to you.
Yeah, yeah. It's been a learning experience.
We're all learning.
We are, so. Anyway, we didn't have a garbage strike or
Caused me to
anything.
go bald on how you know, so.
Hey, we all got a little bit of gray hair, I think, all. So, all right, up next, we have a motion to approve the subdivision invoices. And also, just so you know, this is what we're gonna do it the same way that we do our water disbursements. So we'll have all the invoices spread out to where you can see it, we'll vote on them. We're gonna do it as just one total amount. Like with anything, like with the disbursements, if there's anything that anybody's questionable, we can pull that part out, vote on everything separately. But anyway, for motion to approve the subdivision invoices, we have Sorley Northrop bill, that's for $1,181.25. And then we have the Bigham, professional services, that's for $4,500.75. Midwest meter, we have for $27,857, for a grand total of $33,539.
And just to, by way of explanation, I've been, ever since this got up and running and the TIF amendment got approved, anything that I could say was just devoted to the Baxmeyer or the TIF amendment. I billed that separately so that you could bill it from those TIF funds rather than through the fund that the other bills come from. So, sometimes there's things that are combined and I can't split them out, but if it's something that I think I can split out, I have. So that's what this would reflect. So,
We have a motion to approve the total of $33,539.
I make that motion.
Do we have a second?
I'll second.
Any discussion? Seeing none, roll call please.
Workman,
Yes.
Walden,
Yes.
Smith,
Yes.
Reed,
Yes.
Nelson.
Yes.
Alrighty. Discussion and action is necessary on the sanitary sewer project phase 2. Project items are probably brought to the board. We got that pretty well discussed with Ron. Discussion and action is necessary on water system improvements project items are probably brought to the board. We got that taken care of as well. Discussion and action is necessary on water system improvements phase 2, the new water plant building. We've gotten that taken care of as well. Hopefully, like I said, we get the closing and everything. Now, you got anything you want to add on the closing or anything? Just that we're moving right along and hope to have it done.
yeah, I don't,
Soon.
yeah, should be closed. We're scheduled tentatively for Monday. So unless something comes up, hopefully it'll be done by then.
Perfect. All right, discussion and action as necessary on the Baxmeyer subdivision. We're gonna have that as a permanent item on the subdivision, so you guys, if you wanna say anything, go right ahead.
I've got a few things just
Yeah.
to mention. We have a sign going up probably later this week out here, 8-foot by 4-foot sign that was designed by Imagine This down in Effingham. Anyway, it looks something like this, and it's gonna be set perpendicular to the land, or to the road, so that you can see it from the south and you can see it from the north, instead of being parallel to the road, be perpendicular to the road for better vision. So they're gonna put that up this week. Janet and I have been working together to save some money. Janet bought some just generic folders rather than having them printed, and in the city colors we're using. So we're putting some things in here. We got a nice letter from the mayor that's just, letting prospective buyers know how nice the community is, and we hope they'll come to the community. We've got frequently asked questions that we've put together, and I think you might have a copy of one of those in your, did you get one of those?
Yeah.
Okay, If you see anything in there that you disagree with, or any typos, anything like that, but it basically sends them to the purchase agreement or the covenant agreement to answer some of these questions, and just, trying to get a few of those questions out of the way. So the purchase agreement's in here, the covenant agreement that, with all the filing, so they know it's the official covenant agreement, it's got all the filing stuff and signatures that went into that. Then the marketing group is putting together a flyer, and I think you got that in yours. It'll be professionally printed, front and back. And the ACPA is paying for the sign and this and the time for the graphic design folks to work on these. So please look these over and see if you don't understand why we did something, or if you have a better wording suggestion. We're hoping that by later this week, we can let them know they could get those printed. Let's see, I think also in here is some things, more technical things, like what they're, the sidewalk stuff, details, engineering details about the sidewalk and the driveway, so they're very aware that they're responsible for the sidewalks in front of their lot. And then Central A&M gave us some information about the school district. We've got an article going into the ACPA newsletter that goes out via email. If any of you don't get that, let me know. Give me your email address, and that goes out. I mean, it's very kind of random, but at least once a month we have one, and it's kind of when we have news. We've got a lot of news right now. So we got an article going in there about this. One of the questions we answer in that is, a lot of people are asking, why is this called Baxmeyer? And so we've got that answered in here, as well as just driving them to the city to, pick up additional information about it. And then I'm gonna link to the frequently asked questions document, because a lot of people, one of the first questions we've been getting is, can I buy 2 lots? I mean, the lots are inexpensive, so can I buy 2 lots and put a big house on it? So the answer is no. I also want to talk to Susan McGrath down at the Pana News and try to get this in, not just our newspaper, but the area newspapers. And there's a lot of rumbling, and we're getting a lot of, nobody's brought their $500 in yet, but we're getting a lot of interest. And so the Grow Assumption Group is very willing to help with any vetting or anything like that. All the materials, everything, Grow Assumption's never mentioned in any of this stuff. We're just sending everybody to City Hall. But I have emphasized to Janet that we are more than happy if she gets something, an email, and just wants to say, here's somebody that needs, you need to talk to. We'd be glad to do that. Where I was suggesting to her, if anybody picks up a packet, I think if somebody's gonna walk out the door with a packet, we should get their full name, their email, and their phone number, so that we can then follow up in a week or so and just say, is there any questions or whatever. If they're not serious enough to give us that information, I don't know, she can have an extra one out there. They're willing, they can sit there at the desk or at the table and look at it. But, I don't know if you agree with that or not. You can overrule that, but I was just thinking it'd be good to know who's walking out with them. And I guess the only other thing is if you guys have any questions, if people approach you with questions and rather than guess, be sure and reach out to us. We're more than happy to answer it. Very excited about this, so that's my spiel.
Very good. I'm excited too about it.
You, Joyce?
You will see an email. Mark's going to probably talk about it. We're not putting anything else with the Ameren. We need a contract from Ameren first, but it'll probably be on the April agenda. But we should have something at the committee of the whole meeting. All right, if we have nothing else, public comments on non-agenda items. Guys, you got anything you want to say?
Nope, not really.
Okay.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, you're welcome. Well, you're invited all the time. All righty, you guys got anything else? This may be record time, at least probably for Ross.
Wow.
All right, if there's nothing else, we just need a motion to adjourn.
I'll make the motion.
Second.
All right, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
And the ayes have it.